Hello, this is Grant Mulder, and for this assignment, I was going to go over the design patterns notes. So to start off, we looked at the pattern catalog, the format, the factory method pattern, the strategy pattern, choosing a pattern, and negative design patterns. So what I learned from the overview is design patterns can help developers build better design systems by using like design systems that would work well in the past, and then they want to build on top of it. The history that I found was using developers to test one's pattern is highly recommended. It can allow for elegant designs being created from these certain design patterns. The patterns catalog is a catalog that shows different types of patterns, and the main five are fundamental, creational, structural, behavioral, and concurrency patterns. The typical format has four main parts: the name, the intent, the applicability, and the structure. As for the factory method pattern, I found that the intent is to create objects without actually specifying their class that they rely in. And the applicability for it is that the class can't anticipate the type of objects, so it just works in that certain way for tying in with objects and whatnot. The example that the guy showed us in the video was taking in a file and then reading through it with the corresponding reader, whether it would be like a JPEG or PNG or a GIF file, it would be output using that reader. The strategy pattern allows for switching between different algorithms to meet a certain requirement, and it also has the different algorithms according to the classes. So what he used in the video for an example was he wanted to look through a text file, finding words starting with T that were 5 letters long and words that were palindromes. So he used the example, the strategy pattern, to make different algorithms to look through the text file. Some other common patterns are visitor, decorator, iterator, observer, and proxy patterns. In choosing a pattern, I found that we need to understand our design context. We need to examine the different patterns from the catalog. We need to find related patterns to our idea specifically, and then apply the suitable pattern to our idea. The quiz that he showed us, of course there's a typo. The quiz that he showed us, we want to imagine having only one class for the instance, and we need to look into making it to satisfy the requirements for our specific problem. And then the topic of negative design patterns, he stated that they enable recurring design defects to be avoided, so it just simply goes over the things that keep occurring that cause a defect. And the main question I got from all this is, I want to know if there's like a general all-around best pattern to use for most of the problems, as opposed to looking for a specific one. Thank you.